Hello friends, welcome back again. I'm Shekhar Prajapati. In last video we have discussed about what? We have discussed about physical features of India, and we have discussed about the plate tectonics and their various movements. I told you in last video 6 major physical features of India. That was first was the Great Himalayas, then Northern Plains, then the Great Indian Desert, coastal plains, peninsular India, and that is last, that is number 6, that is the islands. So first of all we are going to discuss about which part, the part that we are going to discuss in this video, that is the Great Himalayas. That is the first part, the Great Himalayas, and its various features we are going to discuss in this video. Okay, let's start. What it says, extend from Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Its length is 2500 km. It is 2500 km in length, and what is width? Wide, it is 230 to 400 km. Means its wide is width varies between 230 km to 400 kilometers. Okay, let's talk forward. बेटा हिमालयास की 3 मेन डिवीजन है. A, the Himalaya, the Great Himalayas or Himadri. B, Middle Himalayas or Himachal Range, Himachal Himalayas. C, that is Shivalik Range. Shivalik Range are also called foothills of Himalaya. शिवालिक रेंज को फुटहिल्स ऑफ हिमालयास भी कहा जाता है. आगे चर्चा करते हैं. सबसे पहले ग्रेट हिमालयास और हिमाद्री के बारे में हम चर्चा करते हैं. द ग्रेट हिमालयास और हिमाद्री, ये क्या है बेटा? ऑलवेज स्नो कैप्ड एंड कंटेन द हाईएस्ट पीक्स. पहली बात तो ग्रेट हिमालयास है वो हमेशा किससे ढका रहता है? किससे? स्नो. हमेशा स्नो कैप्ड रहता है थ्रू आउट द ईयर. नेक्स्ट that is what? That is, it contains some highest peaks of the world also, and as well as in India. Okay, first that is Mount Everest with the height of 8848 meters. That is 8 km 848 meters. Next that is K2 Gortonasti 8611 meters. Kanchenjunga 8589 meters. That is Dholagiri 8172 meters. Nanga Parvat, that is 8126 meters, and then Annapurna 8078 meters. Next we are going to discuss that as these ranges are always snow capped with snow called Himalaya. ये जो रेंज होती है ये हमेशा किससे ढकी हुई होती है? किससे? बर्फ से हमेशा ढकी रहती है, इसीलिए इन्हें क्या कहा जाता है? हिमालय. नेक्स्ट, हाई स्नो कैप्ड पीक्स एंड डीप जॉर्ज मीन इट इनएक्सेसिबल. एक तो बड़ी बड़ी बर्फ से ढकी हुई चोटियां हैं ऊंची ऊंची, दूसरा क्या है? गहरी खाड़ियां जो क्या बनाती है? इसे इनएक्सेसिबल बनाती है. विच मेक्स इट इनएक्सेसिबल. ओके, नेक्स्ट दैट इज बी पार्ट, द मिडिल हिमालयास और हिमाचल मिडिल हिमालयास. व्हाट इट सेज, lies below Great Himalayas with altitude varies 3700 to 4500 meters. हिमालय में हमने ग्रेट हिमालय हिमाचल रेंज की हाइट क्या हमने पता किया? that is near about more than 8000 meters. 8000 meters. Now it what says? It says 37 meters to 45 meters. 4500 meters. Next, it says Kathmandu Valley in Nepal and Kashmir Valley in India are largest valley of the Himachal Himalayas. ये दो वैली है. The third, that is the outer Himalayas or Shivalik range. The outer Himalayas or Shivalik range. आउटर हिमालयस और शिवालिक रेंज को क्या कहा जाता है? I told you earlier, foothills of Himalayas, because it's the last part of the Himalayas and it is also known as young लेटेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ यंग ओल्ड माउंटेन। समझो इनका एल्टीट्यूड कितना होता है, 900 मीटर से 1100 मीटर के बीच में होता है। अपन डिसकंटिन्यूअस कैसा होता है, डिसकंटिन्यूअस होता है। अपन मींस कई जगह ऐसा है जहां पर ये एक मतलब डिसकंटिन्यू हो गए। नेक्स्ट जेंटल स्लोप्स इन नॉर्थ में क्या है, स्लोप जो है जेंटल। लेकिन अगर बात की जाए साउथ की, नॉर्थ लेट्स से दिस इज नॉर्थ एंड दिस इज साउथ। अगर बात की जाए ऐसे तो यहाँ पर क्या है, स्लोप जेंटल। लेकिन अगर बात की जाए साउथ में स्लोप्स कैसे हैं, स्टीप हैं, और नॉर्थ में कैसे हैं, नॉर्थ में स्लोप्स जेंटल। किसके, शिवालिक। नेक्स्ट दैट इज रिप्रेजेंट द लेटेस्ट फेज ऑफ फोल्डिंग एंड अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ द हिमालयस। ये क्या बताता है, लेटेस्ट फेज ऑफ फोल्डिंग एंड अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ द हिमालयस। एज आई टोल्ड यू इन द लास्ट वीडियो, Himalaya is an example of Himalayan range is an example of what, the folding mountain. It is also known as another name, that is young fold mountains. Young fold mountains. Why it is called young fold mountains? As I told you earlier, these are two plates. When these plates make convergent movement, that is when these plates collide to each other, and when they collide, the plate that is thick or that is heavy, that would diverge downwards. जो heavy plate होती है वो क्या हो जाती है, downwards करने converge हो जाती है, and the plate that is what, that is lighter, that would get folded, and it created the Himalayas. When the plate of India was collided with the southern part of the continent, that is Asia. Next, represent the latest phase of folding and upliftment of the Himalayas. Problems क्या आती हैं इसमें? It is also very inaccessible to the human being. What, earthquake prone? Earthquake बहुत ज्यादा आते हैं यहाँ पर, landslides भी होता है, and next that is rust soil erosion, which make it what? Which make hard to grow crops for the farmers. Next, इसके अलावा इसके एडिशन में हिमालयन रेंज के बारे में ये चर्चा है, लेकिन इसके एडिशन में भी क्या है, जैसर इन लद्दाख रेंज कश्मीर में, कैलाश रेंज कहाँ है, तिब्बत में, वो हिमालय से आगे नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पार्ट में फैली हुई है। ओके, नाउ we will discuss about next part, that is the northern plains. The northern plains. Number second is what, the northern plains. The northern plains. Northern plains are the most important plains in India. Are the most important plains in India. As these plains are found in the northern part of India, these are lies and extend from what, northern part to northeastern part of India, along with Ganga and Brahmaputra river delta region. Most of the population with the density, with the densest area is reside here in these northern plains. The soil is found in these northern plains is quite fertile, and it gives the edible items in optimum quantity, and gives the huge amount of works and labor to the people which reside here in this region. Let's get an understanding. These plains are extended from Punjab to the east to Brahmaputra Valley in the east. Punjab in the west to the Brahmaputra Valley in the east. ये जो प्लेन्स है कहाँ से, ये पंजाब से लेकर ब्रह्मपुत्र घाटी तक फैले हुए हैं। पंजाब के वेस्ट में है, दिस इज व्हाट, लेट्स से, यस, Punjab here to the Brahmaputra valley in the east. Okay, so these are plains which are lies below the Himalaya. Below the Himalaya, this is Himalayan region, and below it, these are the plains which are below the Himalayan region. Next, possess alluvial soil by Ganga, Satluj and Indus Valley etc. Indus River etc. अब क्या है ये जो प्लेन्स हैं इनमें जो सोयल कौन सी है दैट इज एलुवियल सोयल व्हिच इज आल्सो नोन एज मोस्ट फर्टाइल सोयल इन इंडिया। एलुवियल सोयल यहां पर प्रेजेंट है। अब ये एलुवियल सोयल यहां पर आई कैसे, इसमें एलुवियल सोयल कैसे आती है समझिए। दिस इज द माउंटेनियस रीजन, द गंगा इज what the Ganga is derived from here, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Satluj, Indus, many of the rivers. When it comes down, what its speed is what its speed decreases, and when its speed decreases, what happens? It contains some alluvium. It contains some alluvium, silt, mud, etc. with its water. As the water slow down, these silts and this mud and alluvium are what? These are start stopping at the river corners, and it create what? It create the alluvium soils and its plains. Okay, so क्या है? सोयल यहाँ पर क्या है? alluvium है। कहाँ से आती है वो? गंगा, ब्रह्मपुत्र, सतलुज, इंडस नदी, इन नदियों से मिलकर बनता है। नेक्स्ट, एवरेज एलिवेशन 300 मीटर्स अबव द सी लेवल। जो गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र जो नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स ऑफ इंडिया है उनका जो एवरेज एलिवेशन है मींस ये धरा जो समुद्र तल है उससे ऊंचाई कितनी है दैट इज व्हाट 300 मीटर्स अबव सी लेवल। ओके, सी लेवल से 300 मीटर्स ज्यादा ऊपर। ओके, दैट इज व्हाई दिस इज fertile region in the northern India. Next, the Ganga forms largest part of it and population density highest. Northern plains, although what we discussed here, Ganga, Satluj, Indus and many other tributaries of these rivers form the northern plains. But what is next heading? Next heading says Ganga forms largest part of it. जो नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स है गंगा क्रिएट्स इट्स लार्जेस्ट पार्ट मींस गंगा हैज कंट्रीब्यूटेड लार्जेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स, और इसकी जो डेंसिटी है यहाँ पर क्या है हाईएस्ट डेंसिटी। दीज प्लेन्स में क्या है इन दीज प्लेन्स द डेंसिटी इज हाईएस्ट डेंसिटी क्यों है जस्ट if I talk about load, density of population, अब डेंसिटी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन किन किन चीजों पर डिपेंडेंट करती है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इफ आई टॉक अबाउट सोशल फैक्टर्स, इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स। सोशल फैक्टर्स क्या है मींस द पीपल आर लिविंग बिसाइड हियर देयर कल्चर एंड मैनी ऑफ द थिंग्स। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज व्हाट दैट इज इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स। इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स मींस व्हाट इज द रेट ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट हियर, व्हाट आर द अपॉर्चुनिटीज फॉर द पीपल रिसाइड हियर, डज दे हैव the employment throughout the year. So this is what this is economic factor. These are economic factors of just the density that is highest in the northern plains of Ganga and Brahmaputra. ठीक है, इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स क्या है दैट इज ट्रांसपोर्ट फैसिलिटी इज अप टू द मार्क here. Many of the other facilities are being provided by these plains and many important cities are situated in these plains and which provide a lots of employment to the people who reside here in these areas. That is why the density of the population is highest in the northern plains. Next, Brahmaputra Valley forms another eastern part narrower than Ganga plains. Means गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र प्लेन्स में जो ब्रह्मपुत्र वैली है वो क्या बनाते हैं, इसका दूसरा पार्ट बनाते हैं ईस्टर्न पार्ट। कौन सा? ईस्टर्न पार्ट। बट ईस्टर्न पार्ट इज नैरोअर। नैरोअर मींस वो सकरा है इन कंपैरिजन ऑफ गैंगटिक प्लेन्स। गैंगटिक प्लेन्स आर मोर वाइड or much wide in the comparison of Brahmaputra Valley. In comparison of Brahmaputra Valley. Okay. So Ganga plains are more wide. Next, frequent flood areas. These areas are frequently flood areas. This is the reason that the alluvial soil is gathered here after a certain period, and these are most fertile regions of plains. Region among the plains, because when the flooded area comes, the flood gets a lot of alluvium with it, and after it settling down, the alluvium left at the place in these plains. That is why are more fertile plains in India. Next, in southeastern side, Ganga Brahmaputra delta lies. Southeastern side means this is south and this is east. In this side, what Ganga Brahmaputra delta lies, which is the largest delta in the world. Which is the largest delta in the world. अब ये largest delta क्यों? largest delta क्यों पढ़ेंगे, देखेंगे its characteristics. अब इसकी characteristics क्या है? ये largest delta क्यों? largest delta in the world, पहली characteristics where water and most fertile. Where water means पानी यहाँ पर भरपूर मात्रा में रहता है और इसकी फर्टिलिटी भी बहुत ज्यादा होती है। नेक्स्ट, ब्रह्मपुत्र आफ्टर joining the Ganga become sluggish. समझिए Ganga. At the many of the important cities of India are situated at the bank of river Ganga. These cities and these areas are giving a loads of alluvium to these rivers as their waste. Next thing, it is already what? It is already filled with silts, mud, many of the things. And when Brahmaputra joined Ganga, what it slowed down its speed. वो sluggish means कैसी हो जाती है? उसकी जो स्पीड है वो मंद हो जाती है। कैसी हो जाती है? मंद हो जाती है। ये एल्यूवियम से पूरी तरह से भर जाती है और क्या होता है? इसकी अब कैपेसिटी नहीं होती है to flow the alluvium with it. एल्यूवियम को इसके साथ फ्लो करके ले जाने की कैपेसिटी नहीं होती है। तो क्या होता है? The alluvium settling down and the water go through the narrow ways. That is why it is creating a lot of delta, and it is very fast growing delta in the world. Next, lower part becomes marshy owing the free mingling of the rivers. Marshy owing means दलदली इलाके बन जाते हैं। मींस लोअर पार्ट्स गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र डेल्टा become marshy owing, दलदली इलाके बन जाते हैं due to the silt, due to the alluvium। और उसी की वजह से यहाँ पर mingling of the rivers means rivers बहुत ज्यादा rivers यहाँ पर आकर एक दूसरे में मिल जाती हैं, and that is why it create what? It create the largest delta in the world. Some other features of northern plains are what? If I talk about transport facilities, There are all kinds of transport facilities in Ganga Brahmaputra basin. That is what Ganga Brahmaputra basin contains. What that is? The road transport, waterways, and the air transport. That is why there is a huge chance to get employment here. People from all the India get their employment, large part of their employment from here. Transport facilities, road transport, air transport, waterways. These planes contribute a lot to the economy of the India, because these planes get a lots of activities. As transport is there, so goods that is produced here is transported to other areas, other states, and as well as to the other countries throughout these transport facilities, and it gets a good amount of economy from there. That goods is being transported to any other area of the country. Next, third that is the Indian desert. What it says? Important physiographic division of India. Why is Indian desert an important physiographic division of India? ऐसा क्यों है? ये एक important physiographic division of India क्यों है? Because in the west part, in the northeastern part, there is what? Himalayas. It is covered the whole northeastern part of India. So it helped India to escape from the invaders which might occur from other countries which lies in the northeastern part of India. Why is the Indian desert important for the India? Physiographic important reason क्यों है? Because it provide the India safety from the invade which might be from the western part of other countries, western part of the continent. So that is why it is important. What's its feature? First, covers almost the whole Rajasthan. इसका पहला फीचर क्या है? ये जो डेजर्ट है इंडिया में, दिस इज द लार्जेस्ट डेजर्ट इन इंडिया, एंड ऑलमोस्ट this desert covers almost the whole state of Rajasthan. Next feature, lies towards western margins of Aravalli Hills. Aravalli Hills this is in the western margins of Aravalli Hills. Aravalli Hills के western margins में ये situate करता है. Vast sand dunes change shape. Vast sand dunes as the air pressure is low here. When air blows, the sand dunes change their shapes. Because the air when it blows, it just fly the sand with it, and the sand dunes which sometimes यहाँ देखिए example. Let's say this is a sand dune. This is another sand dune. ये दो सैंड ड्यून्स हैं, ठीक है? अब क्या होगा? एक सैंड ड्यून यहां से हवा फ्लो में सैंड ड्यून उठा, ये क्या हो गया? इरोड. क्या हो गया? इरोड. और यहां से इरोड होने के बाद ये सैंड ड्यून की अब स्थिति वो ये हो गई और इसकी स्थिति ये हो गई. मींस दीज सैंड ड्यून्स चेंज देयर शेप्स ड्यू टू द एयर. Next, third, receive around 150 mm rainfall. In other words, you may say scanty rain. क्या? Scanty means बहुत कम. यहाँ पर जो रेनफॉल होता है that is scanty. बहुत कम रेनफॉल होता है. That is near about 150 mm. 150 mm. Fifth, arid climate with very little vegetation. The vegetation which is found in this area is very little. And the climate that is found in this area, that is arid. Arid means sukhi, climate. Why it is susk? This is because the facility of water is not much here in comparison of the northern. Next, small streams disappears after the soil. As I told you earlier, the annual rainfall here, that is 150 mm. When the shower come, the rainfall occur in these areas. So what it doesn't disappear as it appeared. After the finish of the rainfall, the water disappears as it was got absorbed by the sand. So small streams क्या हो जाते हैं यहाँ पर disappear हो जाते हैं. Next, Loni is the only large river. इस एरिया में अब रीजन, how the people of this region survive. इस रीजन के जो लोग हैं वो सरवाइव कैसे करते होंगे? सो इस रीजन के जो पीपल है वो सरवाइव कैसे करते हैं कि यहाँ पर लोनी इज द ओनली रिवर, लार्ज रिवर हियर, एंड वन मोर कैनल इज हियर, दैट इज इंदिरा गांधी कैनल. One and only river that is large river, that is Loni, which provides its irrigation facilities to this region, which is fertile region, which is known as fertile region. And the some little crops are grown here as maize, millet, etc. The crops that are grown in the desert region, those are the crops, the feature या characteristics of those crops are good. Those crops which need little water to survive are grown in this region as maize, millet, barley, etc. So these we have discussed about 3 points. That is first. What is first? The Great Himalayas. We have discussed about the characteristics of the Great Himalayas. 3 parts are over there. The Great Himalayas and Himadri. Next one was Himachali Himalayas, and third was the Aravalli Hills, which were also called as the foothills. Next, that is the northern plains. Northern plains are the most fertile plains in India, as these plains provide a lot of edible facilities in India. Next, that was the Indian desert. Indian desert is an important physiographic division of India. Why? Because its escape from the invades might be occur from the western side of India. It covers almost Rajasthan. Very little rainfall is here, which is also scanty rainfall in the desert region. So that is why there is very little vegetation. Scanty rainfall, that is 150 mm, and only large river is here, that is Loni.